What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm D.Knight. Let's cool down the heat.
Cause it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Yeah, it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Can't stop my hustle. No, you can't stop my shine. I ain't come to make no friends. I just came to get what's mine.
Welcome back to the Barons franchise, everybody, as we start the playoffs here against the 7th seeded Miami Heat. So the first thing that we wanted to do exactly, though, is I wanted your opinions. I had a nice conversation with a sub on Monday, and pretty much he was asking if I could play a little bit more in the games. I want to know your guys' opinion. So hit me up on Facebook, on Discord, on Twitter, or even in the comments below. Let me know if you want to see this series continue as a CPU versus CPU franchise, or if you want me to jump into the games and show you a little bit of skill in the NBA2K world. You guys just let me know. But the first thing that I wanted to do was take a look at the season stats. So starting off here with pretty much our star of the team, Michael Porter Jr. He averaged 18.3 points per game, 5.9 rebounds, an assist, a steal, almost a block. He was pretty much just Mr. Everything for us. It was great. Malik Monk was second in points, 15.8, almost 3 rebounds, 3 assists, almost a steal. Mikal Bridges, we might end up getting him back in the finals if we get that far. Not sure if it's really going to be panning out or not, but he averaged 12.6 points, 3.1 rebounds, an assist, a steal, 2 turnovers though, which was one of the higher points of the team, so not the greatest. SGA had 12.5, 2.6 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal. Jalen Smith averaged 12 points, 7 rebounds, an assist, a steal, and a block. Hazanya, 10 points, 4 rebounds, almost 2 assists, almost a steal a game. Dane Tiggs in the limited time, 10 points per game, 5 rebounds as a backup. He's starting to be a little bit more intriguing each and every time I take a look at him. He might end up being a mainstay for us. Adams averaged 10 points, 10 rebounds, an assist, a steal, a block. I absolutely love this guy. It's going to be very tough to keep him here, but I'm definitely going to try my hardest. Kabengele, 9 points, 6 rebounds. Nothing too great, but again, for a guy that I shook off last year, and he's really coming to his own this year. Van Vliet, 9 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. Duncan Robinson in limited time, 6 points a game, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Looney had 5 points, 7 rebounds, an assist, and almost a block. He might actually end up getting trumped by Tiggs, so this could get a little bit interesting. We'll have to see where we go with our center position. Donnell Williamson, limited time again, 5 points per game, a rebound, 3 assists. Lionel Howell and AC Baylor did not get any time, but I'm actually putting AC Baylor in as our second shooting guard since Mikal Bridges is pretty much out for the playoffs. I kind of want to see how he does in the first couple games. If he doesn't do great, then we'll put Williamson back in, but Williamson isn't necessarily a shooting guard by nature. So let's take a look at the 7th seeded Heat. Jimmy Butler is their man. We already knew that, but he's 88 overall. I kind of would figure that he'd be in the 90s. Bam Adebayo, again, great center. We're going to have a little bit of issues with him, but again, we counter with Steven Adams. Derek Favors is the point forward. Oh, LeBron James, you've gotten into my head. It's the power forward. Needs Canner, the backup center. Justice Winslow, small forward. Tyler Hero. I actually love this guy. I have no idea why, maybe because his last name is Hero. But he's there. James Johnson. Deontay Waiters is hurt, but he's day-to-day. Tyus Jones, KZ Akapala, Ayo Dosunmu, JJ Barea, Jakeem Noah's on the team. Richard Solomon is, I guess that's G League, what that's trying to tell me, but he was overseas anyway. Kendrick Nunn, Blossom Gang, I guess is still kind of, oh, he's two-way from the G League. Okay, I get that. So let's not hold on any further. Let's get into our round one, game one against the Miami Heat. I am a little bit worried about Jimmy Butler and Bam. Those are their top two guys, but Favors actually kind of gives us a little bit of a problematic matchup, even though Jalen Smith has played well. Hopefully Malik Monk and HGA can just have dominant efforts. We'll have to see, but enjoy the game.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Miami Heat taking on Baltimore. Here we go. Taking a look at the Barons. In a 7-game series, they have the home crowd advantage. You can feel it in the air, guys. But will they be able to start this series with the win?
And well, other than game 7, I think game 1 is the most important game of the series for them as a home team, especially. Lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Jimmy Butler is out there with Favors. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Hero into the 2-guard spot. It's stolen by Monk. Makes it off the glass.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
Here's Hero. Takes the 13-footer, and he drops that one in.
You can tell they want to work the ball inside as much as possible. Seems like a great strategy given the weapons they have.
Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for Baltimore. He told me he feels good about their chances, but he does want to guard against overconfidence. He said, we worked hard during the regular season to earn home court advantage in this series. We have to continue to work hard and make the most of our opportunities if we want to achieve our ultimate goal. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Monk. From the baseline, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Porter against Butler. Here's Adebayo. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Free throw good, Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Miami with a new 14. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Baltimore trails by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Hero. Favors trying to break free. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Hero over Smith.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Monk, the pass to Smith. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. The Heat with the lead. Here's Hero. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Butler. A 3 ball. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Jimmy Butler, not a pure long-range shooter, but good enough to keep defenses honest.
Kicks it to Monk. Over Butler. That one off the back iron and out.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Van Vliet.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass, a hustle player who really wills himself out there.
Now here's Winslow, covered by Van Vliet. Now here's Winslow. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Stolen by Winslow. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way.
Good anticipation and quick hands. Winslow right on top of that, igniting the fast break.
And now here's Hazonia, guarded closer. The three-pointer is right on target.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Pass to Winslow. Shot clock at 5. And no good. And Baltimore going the other way now. Baylor passes to Hazonia. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And Looney sends it back.
The tenacity of Looney there, swatting the shot back and showing off his defensive chops.
A nice shot by Kevin Gelly.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
There's Winslow. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
And it's Miami with another.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
For him, just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Butler. Baltimore with the rebound.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's Hazonia, 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Fires the three, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami Heat. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Filling out the wings, it's Waiters and Butler. Enes Kanter is out there with Johnson. And it's Winslow in at the point. Passes it to Kabengele. And he gets it to go from the corner. Kabengele's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Barons. Kanter trying to free himself up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. A shot, no good. Excellent D there from Waiters. To the inside. Here's Butler. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. And it's 13 points for Butler. They've led by as many as 11 points. There's Winslow. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. To the paint. Looney passes to Van Vliet. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. A nice shot by Winslow. Winslow's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Hero. He has 5. Good ball movement here by Miami. Winslow, the pass to Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Porter. Shot to stop the run. Goes back up. And with that, the Heat lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Adams.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by the Heat. And Adams sends it back. Floats one. And Winslow pulls it down. Miami leading by 11 to the inside. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires it up. Baltimore with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Free throw good. Porter. Pass to Adebayo. Lobs it up for Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
The chemistry Favors has with his teammates is outstanding. Really punches the basket through the rim on these alley-oop jams.
They're on a 13-5 run here. Passes it to Adebayo. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Favors using his imposing frame to rock the rim.
Pass to Monk for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Monk's got 5.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Back to Porter. 4 on the clock. Fades. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Yep, that one goes in there. He has 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Now, here's Monk. 5 points in the game. The kick out to Porter. Monk with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. Count that one. 7 points for Malik Monk.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Goes up the baseline. He can't hit that time. And the Barons the other way now.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Winslow against Porter. It's stolen by Smith. And it's Baltimore on the break. And finished off by Porter.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Covered by Van Vliet. Good work there as it goes. 8 points for him.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
Looney passes to Van Vliet. A floater. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And that one falls for Looney. He's perfect from the line this time. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. On up the court. And that one's good by Butler.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Pass to Kabengele. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in court.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Lasagna, the pass to Cabangeli. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First free throw is good. That one drops. He ties it up.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Waiters passes to Butler. Back to Waiters. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Waiters. Shot from 12. And the shot is long.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For the Heat, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
The differential is the free throw attempts. And that's one of the big stories in this game tonight. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
I was surprised at some of the recklessness. They were scattered, sloppy ball handling, just too many turnovers. It gets back to fundamentals. Forget the highlight reel pass. Make the effective one. Simple bounce pass. John Wooden taught us that in the 40, 30, 50, whenever he was coaching. Just play under control. Simple ball, dude.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd period.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
He's one of those players who can turn up when necessary, and you need those guys in big games.
And here are the Heat now. They've led by as many as 14 points. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track here.
Jimmy Butler is on it, staying alert, finds his man breaking free.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Smith. Here's Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he makes the first. And Porter drops them both. 90 seconds now into the second half. The shot comes out. Smith with some nice D.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Monk. Unloads from 13. Great positioning on the putback.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Shots good from Butler.
Jimmy Butler, great feel for the mid-range game, and it's where his jumper's most accurate.
Monk with the ball. 7 points in the game. Here's Butler. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Adams outside. They need this one. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And here are the Heat now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And that one, good. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And you can see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander thinking out there in a good way. He really studies every situation.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Hero passes to Butler. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. No good on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Favors with the rebound. Inside, and they're on the break.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Adams down low. He's against Cantor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one drops. And so Adams nails both of them. Lets it go. Baltimore with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight and finished off by Porter.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Uses both hands to slam it down.
The ability to alternate tempo off the bounce. This is how Gilgeous-Alexander keeps defenders guessing.
Waiters passes to Butler. There's the 3. Monk grabs the board. Monk's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second. Now here's Butler over Porter. Butler can't get that one to fall. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside Butler, over Porter. Second chance shot, and scoring with the play inside is Cantor. Van Vliet with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the paint. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
6 to shoot. Back to Hazonia. Drains the 3-pointer. And now a 4-point Baltimore lead.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Goes up on the high post, and Butler gets it to go on the assist by Winslow. And that's now 24 points for Butler.
Butler's jump shot has certainly come a long way. He's pretty much on point from anywhere.
Back to Baylor. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by the Heat. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Butler, and he makes that one. Butler's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
I love his mindset on that drive, Jimmy Butler. No one wants to get in his way when he's on the attack.
Van Vliet passes to Hazonia. 7-foot shot. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here we go. It's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
You see the intensity in Butler's eyes. When you give him room to run, look out.
Back to Baylor. From past the arc. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his third assist on the night. And here's Miami. It's a one-point game. Butler finds Winslow. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Winslow's got 9.
Coming hard on the drive, Winslow daring someone to get in his way.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's good from Hazanya. So he gets them both. Butler against Baylor. To the wing on the left. Takes the 3. No good there.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Barons ahead. They're up by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. And now, here's Hazanya, defended by Butler. And Hazanya gets it to go. Now here's Van Vliet. And now here's Hazanya, and it's good for 2. Hazanya's got the lead up to 5 now for the Barons.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Here's Butler. Here's Cantor. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. And that one hits back iron. So it's the Barons now. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Despite his slim frame, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
Passes it to Hero. The shot. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Favors brings the double. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Smith.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he knocks down the first one. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Hero. Here's Butler. Favors trying to break free, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one at the line is good. That one is no good. Baltimore leading by 3. On its way from Monk for 2. Bullseye.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Bounce pass from Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Hero passes to Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's good from Hero. Both good from the line that time. Adams down low. He's guarded by Adebayo. Smith, no good.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And with that shot, the Baron lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Hero. Now the pass to Autobio. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. He feeds it to Smith, and it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points. That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Gilgeous-Alexander covering. It's hauled in by Adams.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Baltimore. Just 5 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. And the rejection by Smith. It counts. And the foul. It's on Jimmy Butler.
I tell you what, Mark's ability there to finish in traffic shows some toughness, even though he was fouled.
Free throw drops for Monk.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard him. Kid just plays with an edge.
Over Porter. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
The Heat trail by 4 to the inside, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Butler shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The free throw drops for Butler. And so Butler nails both of them.
I love how hard he's playing, really since the break. All the defense can do at this point is foul him.
Guarded by Porter. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Heat lead by 2. Smith outside. Passes it to Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And he's starting to round back into shape after what's been a pretty off night from the line.
Here's Hero. No good that time. Adams, some nice D. From 18 feet away. That's good from Porter on the assist by Monk. And that's now 18 points for Michael Porter. Butler with the steal. 4-on-3 break. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
That could be a 4 to 5 point turnaround. How quickly things change.
Now here's Porter. And Adams kicks to Smith. Down low. And easy 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
When they need a score, Shea is willing to put the offense on his shoulders.
Porter against Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both shots good from the stripe.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Some solid defense from Butler. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 20.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Now here's Porter.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Butler against Porter. Butler attacking. And Favors kicks to Butler. 6 to shoot. Over Porter. Favors trying to break free. And there's Favors putting it right back in. And the Heat lead by 2.
The killer instinct of Favors. This man takes no prisoners when the game is on the line.
Recognize our Jordan player of the game, Jimmy Butler.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, the Barons head coach had some words for his team during the timeout. He wants them to have an even temperament. He said, I like the energy, but don't rush. Don't force things. Let the game come to you. Kevin, it's difficult to play with everything on the line with that kind of equilibrium.
Thank you, David. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to Porter. Over Butler. Porter kicks to Monk. Lock at 6. Out left to the wing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, no good. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break is his.
Circumstances, that would have been a remarkable shot. But to send the game to overtime in the playoffs, no less, wow.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. It'll be the Heat off the tip. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the floor for Baltimore, they've got Steven Adams. Monk is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Smith. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
Baltimore with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 rebounds in the game. He shoots again. The reverse. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. Butler. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Free throw good. D. It's Porter outside. Rebound by the Heat. Favors got rebound number 13 with that last one. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And the free throw, no good. Baltimore leading by 3. Monk, the pass to Smith, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Kicks it to Cantor. Just 5 on the clock. Miami no good on that time either. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Barons. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Free throw good. Porter. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The dish to Favors. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he makes the first. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Hero. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Now, here's Monk. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the tray. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Back to Porter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Barons lead by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Inside, here's Cantor.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. And Cantor drops them both. Lets it go from 14. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Pass to Cantor. Favors trying to break free. The feed to Cantor. A second chance effort. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Adams. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, that's blocked.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Porter against Johnson. Now here's Porter. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D from Cantor. Now a timeout called by Miami. Misses the shot. And so it's Baltimore with the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Wow, what a crazy game. Michael Porter, more than a half-court shot to tie the game in regulation. You have got to be freaking kidding me. But tell you the truth, we probably should have lost this game. We actually did shoot better than Miami. Our bench was pretty much kept us in the entire game. Our turnovers, though, 12 of them. And then we just weren't getting back on defense at all. We were giving them easy buckets, 14 dunks for them. It's going to be an interesting series, but hopefully we can come out in game 2 and absolutely just run them out of town. And for the players' stats, Porter led again, our hero, our half-court buzzer beater, 32 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks. SGA, 22 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. Malik Monk, very cold shooting the ball, just hit one of his 3-pointers. 16 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Hazonia coming off the bench, 13 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. Jalen Smith continues to just drag everywhere. 8 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, 2 blocks. Cat McGilly off the bench, 8 points, 6 rebounds. Steven Adams was actually kind of shut down, fouled out there in overtime. 6 points, 13 rebounds, but 5 blocks. AC Baylor in his first games and it's postseason, 6 points, a rebound, 3 assists. He did hit 2 out of 4 3-pointers, which was pretty exciting. And for the Heat, Butler, 33 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. I think we were very lucky that he fouled out early in OT. Kind of gave us the edge there. Desanmu, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists for him. He was actually very good. Tyler Hero, my hero, 20 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Derek Favors, double-double, 12 points, 15 rebounds. And I'm actually looking for Bam. There he is, 7 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 blocks for Butler's sidekick. So let's take a look at some of the games that have gone on so far. The Clips take a 1-0 lead over Dallas, beating them 121-111. Houston is up 1-0 on Denver, beating them 136-95. And on the Eastern Conference side, Atlanta takes a 1-0 edge over Brooklyn, beating them 128-119. Orlando is up 1-0 as they beat the Celtics 112-103. And then we already know that we beat the Heat by 2 in overtime. But guys, that's where we're going to wrap up this episode. Don't forget to talk about this series and see where we can go. If you want to keep it a CPU series or you want to see some gameplay, just leave in the comments below or hit me up on Facebook, Discord, or Twitter, and we can definitely talk about it. But thanks again for watching, and as always, stay frosty, and I'll see you in the next episode. D.Knight out.
They thought it was a game till I came back with that win overtime. I've been working, now I'm back at it again. Now we finished what you thought that was the end.